up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XL, here at you with all of my card games. The new show that's all about taking a deck that we just love to play, enjoy to play, and we'd have ourselves a good time playing it, you know. It doesn't have to be the most relevant deck, it can just be whatever we want to play. And today we're taking a look at good old chronological anomalies. That's right, good old Chronomalies. Got new support, they got some new stuff. A couple monsters, a spell, a trap, and a new Xyz monster. And we're just gonna have ourselves a good time playing some good old Chronomalies, making some nice monsters, and doing some nice clean beatdown. So let's go ahead over our deck list today and show off what we're gonna be using in today's deck. For our main lineup, we have Chronomaly Moai at 3, Chronomaly Akambato Figure at 2, we got Chronomaly Neberdisc at 3. We got our Aztec Mask Golem at 3 as well. We got Megala Globe at 3. We got Golden Jet at 3. Crystal Bones at 3. And Crystal Skull at 3. We also have the Gordian Knot at 3. We have ourselves 3 copies of the Iron Call, 1 Monster Reborn, 3 copies of Chronomaly Palace Trithilion, 2 copies of Chronomaly Pyramid Eye Tablet, 3 Forbidden Droplet, and 2 Xyz Import. For our extra deck, we have 2 copies of AA Zeus, 1 copy of Infinity, 2 copies of Chronomaly Machu Mech, 2 copies Chronomaly Vimana, 1 Cyber Dragon Nova, 1 Buguska, 1 Chronomaly Chateau Hoyuk, 1 Crystal Chronaut, 1 Borlode, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, and 1 Masquerena. Side deck is just additional things. If you don't want to play pure Chronomaly, I would recommend trying out Emancipator, which I've done in the past, and I will try to remember to leave linked in the description. Or the comments. Probably the comments. That's a little bit easier on y'all. So, without further ado, let's go ahead to good old Yugioh Pro and show this deck off, and have ourselves a good time, and just go all in, all through. Alright, you got our first opponent, and you prefer going first with Chronomalies. You can go second depending on your hand, but first is usually where you want to go. Let's see here. Alright, not quite the best opening hand, but it's a hand I can do at least something with. I got Crystal Bones, and I've got a Kambato figurine, so I've got some protection, and I've got my Crystal Skull. Crystal Skull is your first searcher. You have several searchers, but this is the first one, and we can discard it to add any monster. I'm going to get the Gordian Knot for next turn. Nice little monster. I can summon him, and then summon a Chronomaly from the hand, and he'll become the same level as that monster. It's very nice for Xyz play. So we'll see how it goes. We didn't start with all the good things, but you know what? Sometimes life gives you a lemon. You gotta chow down on that lemon real hard. It won't taste too good, but you just gotta do it. So we're up against Harpies. Alright, well, depending on what he builds, I mean, he's got Scratch Clash. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, you never know how it is with Harpies. They can build up quite the board, especially if he has, like, Phalanx Spike. If he's playing Phalanx Spike Harpies, we could be in for some bother. We'll see how it go. Well, right now, all he's got is Scratch Clash. Even though now she's just called Cyber Slash, but I still call her Scratch Clash. Because I think it's a better name. Personally, that's what I do. So he's going to do some damage. So I can discard my Akambato figure. I take no damage. Next turn, I can pay 1,000 to summon this guy from my graveyard. And, you know, if I draw my Moai, that'd be perfect. But didn't draw Moai. It is all good. So let's go ahead and activate the Akambato figure. Just in case this is like, you know, solemn or something. I doubt it is, but it could be. Alright, we'll get back our Akambato figure. Now let's go ahead and summon forth the Gordian Knot. As I said, he is going to summon himself out, and we'll summon out Golden Jet in this situation. And that's where we're going to get started with our bigger plays. Good old Golden Jet. Once per turn, he can give all our monsters 1 additional level. Alright, so now everybody level 5 and such. And now we're going to go ahead and make... Let's see here. Kind of need to do some stuff and some things. So let's go ahead and make our new monster, Vimana. This has monster effect negation all over it. It's very nice. And what we're going to go ahead and use is, let's see, 23, 26, yeah, that'll work. Vimana's effect. Once per turn, I can target a monster on the field and a Chronomaly in the grave. And I can equip that monster to Vimana as a material. And then, or basically what I can do is I can make this guy get slightly bigger. He gets half the attack of the monster, and then I get him as a material. So let's go ahead and attack the Harpy. Go ahead and attack the Harpy. He's going to lose some life points, indeed. No, don't need... I could use Droplet to do a little extra damage, but not necessary. Not necessary in the slightest. All's good there. I should also mention, I am doing something... If you hadn't noticed, I got this face cam here. Doing something new. Something the fans suggest. Let me know if you guys like the face cam. And if you like it in this particular spot. It might be small, but I want you to make sure you guys have full view of this, full view of the board. Alright, so let's go ahead and set a card, and I can't summon except for Chronomalies, but it's all good. Because now I get my Hakambato figure back to my hand, I've got my protection back, I've got a monster effect negate in Vimana, and I've got monster effect negation in a Droplet. So I'm pretty damn good. I mean, he's got hunting grounds, but if he summons something nasty, we're still good. Alright, bury a statue of the Stormwinds, I see. Summoning, okay, just summon 2, 3 monsters. Alright. Well, sadly, I'm gonna have to do something about that. I'd rather not, but I'm gonna have to. Gonna have to stop the Scratch Clash for a little bit, and we'll see what he makes. Because he still has all these materials, he can just make another Scratch Clash. Yep, that's exactly what he's gonna do. Pop his own Hysteric Party, and therefore lose the other Scratch Clash. Alright, so now he's going to use Harpy's effect. I can negate by detaching 2 materials. So let's go ahead and get rid of... it doesn't really matter. We'll get rid of these 2 because they have the most attack. I'll negate that. I don't get to destroy it, but I do negate it. And so now the question is, what else can do? Elegant Egotist, you say? Alright, he's certainly going for beatdown. But he's already used Cyber Slash's effect, so that doesn't do anything anymore. That is a no-go zone, my dude. Yeah, no, now you're gonna have to destroy your hunting ground. That's less attack points for you. Alrighty, so let's see here. Who do I want to protect? Alright, so what he's gonna do, he's gonna attack into my Crystal Bones. Let's go ahead and use Crystal Bones as a means to getting around that. So let's go ahead, and you 2 have the same attack, but I'd rather leave Golden Jet in the grave. So we'll use Crystal Buns. So now this will be 1950, beat over the Cyber Harpy. And so next he'll go ahead and attack with this lady, and I'll be able to protect with a Hakambato. All's good. So that's the idea with the new Chronomaly stuff, is just like negate. It's a thing with the new stuff. It's about a little bit of negation, a little bit of recursion. Ooh, hello. That actually helps immeasurably. How many materials do I have? I have 2. That will work. So what we're going to do, use Vimana. We're going to go ahead and equip the Golden Jet. Let's see. No, I'd rather leave him in the grave. I need, how many it says? 500 is just enough. Because I got Exceed's import. This is my new favorite, like, support card for just generic Exceed stuff. It's very nice, because basically I can target an Exceed, and I can equip an opponent's monster to my Exceed if its attack is less than my monster's. He can try and use his Cyber Lady's effect, but I can just negate with Vimana. So it's like, I don't care about your little effects. Go away. I negate you. Your monster is my monster now. That's how that works. So, let's see. And, let's see. Pay 1,000. Some of this card. Let's see. 28. 38. 41. 51. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and pay the 1,000 to bring back a Hakambato. Mostly just so I can get him back to my hand, but partly because I can just do more damage. You know, because despite the new cards, Chronomaly still is very much a beatdown sort of deck. You can do some very nice combos and bring out some links and things, but primarily they are about themselves and doing the beatdown, and that's what they do. So we'll go ahead and end our turn. We're pretty set. You know, I've got a negation. I can make my monster bigger. I got protection. I got pretty much everything I need. I pretty much got everything I could ever want. Alright, Harpy's Hunting Ground. But if you summon a Harpy, you'll blow up Harpy's Hunting Ground. I don't know why you played that. It's kind of weird. Alright, Megala Globe is nice. I can summon a okay, yeah, that'll work just fine. So what we're going to do, summon Megala Globe. This is our other new monster. What he can do is he can tribute himself to summon a Chronomaly except for himself. So we're going to go ahead and summon whatever we please. Let's go ahead and summon Golden Jet. Since the Crystal Bones is level 4 from earlier, let's go ahead and make him level 5. There you go. It won't summon the OG. We'll summon Machumek. If my opponent had the synergy between these two is understated. Basically, what I can do with these two, if my opponent had a monster, I could target that monster. If it had more attack than it usually had, I could do some burn damage and boost Machumek. And that's the idea of Vimana boosting an opponent's monster. It's a nice thing. It doesn't come out very often, but it does on occasion. So, there you go. Unless this is like something... Nah, it's nothing. It's a lot of nothing. So there you go. There's Chronomalies for you. We were able to out Harpies. I mean, if he had Phalanx Pike, it could have been a lot different. But he didn't play the Phalanx Pike. Or at least they didn't draw it. Regardless, there's a duel with good old Chronomalies. So let's go ahead into duel number 2. Keep showing off stuff. We still got a few more Chronomaly things we can do. And so I want to show those off for the next duel. So let's go right into it. Alrighty, our second opponent. Let's go ahead. We're going to try and get the ultimate Chronomaly hand. That's what I'd like to see right about now. You know, I just need my Gordian Knot. I need... Okay, I got Megala. I got Megala Globe. That's a start. Megala Globe plus your Guardian Knot. That's one of your better ultimate basically what you need is, you know, one of your revival spells. You need Megala Globe, and we do have Crystal Skull. Actually, yeah, actually, this hand works because we have Aztec Mask Golem. You can special summon him if you play a Chronomaly spell trap. So, yeah, not bad, actually. Noble Knight Shield Bearer into what exactly? Utopia Double. Alright. Interesting. What are you up to? Okay, double or nothing. What Utopia are you making going first, exactly? I know there's new Utopia stuff, and I don't remember what they all do. Okay, you made Leo Utopia. What does this do? Detached material, equip Zexal Weapon monster. This card's equipped with a Zexal Weapon. Quick effect. Target effect one effect monster. Negate its effect. Halve current attack. I see. And you equipped, let's see. Zexal weapons cannot be destroyed. Alright, well it's a little annoying, but we'll see how it goes. We'll just have to see how it goes, man. That's all there is to it. So let's go ahead and special summon the Mask Golem. We'll use our Crystal Skull. I can discard this to add any Chronomaly monster. Let's see. Yeah, the fact that this can just quick effect negate stuff is probably going to be the thing that hurts us the most. Because it's going to... Let's see, let me think about that, actually. If he's just going to stop my stuff, I might as well go for something different. Let's go for Golden Jet, actually. See, normally this would be where I go for Gordian Knot, and then summon Megala. He summons the Golden Jet, and then I can use Iron Call. Well, I don't have a machine in the grave, but if I did, then I could use my Iron Call to do stuff. But such as it is, we're just going to use Golden Jet. And hope for the best. Hope for the best. He does have that negation. I'm hoping he'll just waste it right here. If he does, we're good. We should, in theory, be good, because he's going to negate me, but I've got 2 level 4s. I could make Baguska. And does this thing have any protection to it? No. Target Utopia, blah, blah, blah. If a monster equipped the card would be destroyed, destroy the card instead. Alright. Till the end of the turn. Okay, I should probably make Baguska. Normally you don't play Baguska too often, but in this situation it actually helps. Because this will give me a turn to just, you know, get the graveyard set up, get Megala Globe out, Iron Call, etc., etc. And then I can beat over Utopia Ray a couple times. Because right now he's stuck in defense mode. He needs his monsters in attack mode. Because Utopia is a very offensive-based archetype. So this is going to slow him down just enough. You know, 9 times out of 10 you don't need Baguska. But there's that one time. That one situation where he is useful. Because I could have made Chateau Hoyuk. And I basically could have made this thing 0 and then just done 2,000 straight damage. If I had Xyz import, I would have done that, because then I could have just, you know, stolen this thing. But I didn't have Xyz import, therefore, it was not a good idea. It was not a good idea. It was an okay idea, but not a good idea. So, yeah, basically, he's stuck right now. The minute I put my monster in attack mode, he's going to lay waste to my face. So, I'm going to go ahead and set another monster and pass. And next turn, we'll be able to do the things we want to do. You know, I'll tribute Megala Globe, bring out a monster, got Iron Call, I can make Vimana, negate things, etc., etc. And we're gonna hope that he can't do much else. I mean, granted, if he has any more Zexal weapons, like he can just start equipping him to this dude, and they'll be able to keep protecting his big old monster. Big old 6,200 point monster. That's a big boy. That is a rather large boy. Indeed. Alrighty, so here's what we're gonna... Okay, another Iron Call. That is not a once per turn, so I do like that. So let's put out our Tapirnus in attack mode. And let's see, flip up Megala Globe. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and use Megala Globe's effect. We'll bring out... where'd he go? Yeah, Golden Jet. And my opponent surrenders. Alright, kind of a dick move, man. You could have at least waited for me to do something. Basically, I was going to summon Golden Jet, summon Globe, use the effect of Gold. Yeah, I was going to use Golden Jet's effect. He would have negated that. I could have revived Golden Jet. I wouldn't have been able to do, like, everything, but I could have done a lot of different things. You know, I could have summoned Borlo and just straight up stolen this. Stuff like that. Things and things. So, I'm going to call that a win because my opponent did surrender. He understood that he wasn't going to get around what I was going to be making. Granted, maybe he had another Utopia double. I don't know what he's playing. Regardless, I'm going to call that a win. And we'll go for duel number 3. Try to get, like, the... We'll see what other Chronomaly things we can do. I really want to see Infinity plus Vimana. That's my dream board right there. But we'll see how it goes in the third duel. Alright, to the third and final opponent. I usually just like to do 3 duels. Unless they're really short duels, then I'll do a 4th. But 3, I think, is enough to at least show off the idea of the deck. We're up against Dark Magicians, I would presume. I mean, the guy's called himself Dark Magician. So we'll see. And an interesting opening hand. Not the greatest. But we'll see how we go. You know, I've got my Never Disc. I can go ahead and search out whatever. Let's go ahead and search out Crystal Skull. Just because if I had like a Golden Jet and a Revival, I would definitely go for other things, but you know, this will work just fine. So let's go ahead and search out a Kumbaro figure. That way we have a little bit of protection. I'll go ahead and special summon our Moai. He's not a once per turn. Just special summon all the Moai in the world. And we'll go ahead and make Vimana. Hello. Good old Vimana. Yeah, you're really nice, Vimana. It's nice to have a new going first option for Chronomalies. All their other monsters are more of going second options, but it's nice to have a going first. It really is. So let's go ahead and end our turn for now. It's an okay board. Not a lot. Not a lot. The best hands, like I said, they involve Gordian Knot and going into this long chain of things that results into a Vimana and a Cyber Dragon Infinity. But we haven't gotten that. And sometimes you don't. Sometimes, like I said before, make lemons, get lemons, eat the lemon. That's what you do. Get a lemon, eat a lemon. That's what you do. Alright, actually, I drew into Globe. Okay. Depending on what all this is, this could result in Infinity, or it could result in nothing. It all depends. Okay, Dogmatica. What are you targeting? You're targeting Vimana. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and make our globe bigger. We'll try to outsmart our opponent. Set a monster with equal or higher attack. Oh, solemn striking. Okay, no. Okay, then. Set a monster with equal or higher attack from next to. Okay, so because he didn't have to destroy it with that, he gets nothing, essentially. Essentially, he gets a whole freaking lot of nothing. Okay, you... Eternal Soul. Summon a Dark Magician. Okay. Interesting. I mean, he's got the Dark Magician. I can't really scoff at that too much. I mean, I can make Cyber Dragon Infinity, which is what I'm trying to do here. But such is life. He's probably wishing he'd save this now, and I can't absorb this because it's got Eternal Soul. But I can still punch him in the face really hard. And sometimes you just gotta take the time to punch your opponent really hard in the face, you know what I mean? There's that situation where your opponent's just like, I negate you. And you just gotta be like, whoop-ha, punch you in the face, you know what I mean? It's a thing. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, banish Chronomaly, add this card to the hand. Yeah, let's go ahead and get back Globe. We'll banish a Moai, because I'd like to keep Skull in the grave, and I want to keep my Vimana in the grave. Stuffing things. No, I negate you. You, go away. Go away forever. And yeah, now he'll lose all the monsters that he doesn't have, but it's all good. And I could revive this, but I need to have all Chronomalies, so it's not going to be happening right now. We'll summon Globe just to do more damage. Like I said, let's just do some damage. This guy's trying to negate everything we're doing. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate... You know, I shouldn't say that. A little hypocrite. I am negating people's stuff too. But not as hard, I think. Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm playing a little bit of negates. But not like a whole... I'm not playing no floodgates or anything. At least I don't think... Does Cyber Dragon Infinity count as a floodgate? Kinda, but not really. But regardless of that, I've drawn into Guardian now. Okay. Yeah, I think this guy's kind of screwed. He tried to lock us out of stuff. But he made a critical misplay because he chained, you know, the Solemn Strike to the Dogmatica. If he hadn't done that, he probably could have blown up more stuff. Ice Dragon's Prison. I'm gonna have to say no to that. Hopefully this is the right thing to say no to. Who knows? This guy seems to be all about negates. Alright, that was the right thing to say no to, because another Eternal Soul's not going to do him any good. It's not going to do him any good. I mean, my monster's big. Well, my monster's not bigger now. But that's fine. Because he put himself in defense mode for some reason. Alright, so let's go ahead and we will make... tempting. Let's see. Target face of monster, opponent control. Yeah, I can't affect him. Let's see. Inflict damage to the difference between. Blah, blah, blah. See, if I had another monster on board. See, the thing is with Machu Mech and Vimana, they have the synergy where you can boost your opponent's monster's attack. And then with Machu Mech, you can burn them. But there's literally no reason to do that at the moment. So I'm just going to go make Vimana, and I'm going to run this guy over. Because he put that in defense mode for whatever reason. I still don't know why, but he did. It's kind of a fool's mistake. Alright, so there you go. We were able to out the Dark Magician play. He made some mistakes, not going to lie. But, you know, sometimes you got to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes, you know. And so that's what we did. So there's Chronomaly's for you. I got to show off Infinity in here. And I very nearly made Boral. I was thinking about Boral, but then I thought, I don't need to make Boral. I didn't need to. So let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, Chronomaly's with the new support. You know, the deck works just fine. You know, you do get breaks every now and again. Sometimes you don't get to start with all the good stuff. But you get these hands where you're just able to at least start out with your Vimana, your Cyber Dragon, what have you. And you know, sometimes you just kind of sit on Baguska. But in the end of the day, Chronomaly's, they're never going to be like a meta deck or anything, but they're a nice, fun deck to dick around with. They have some versatility. And like I said, I've played them with Emancipator before. I'll leave them in the description. And so I hope you guys did enjoy seeing the new Chronomaly stuff. You know, I really like these. I like Globe a lot better than I thought I would. A Combado, he's really cool looking, but he's not the best one, but he is still very useful. Very useful. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please consider subscribing, because my analytics told me that I am on the wrong side of ridiculous. But regardless of all that nonsense, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again with more duels next time on all of my card games. Take care.